So
look, all I'm saying is this: you put them up whenever you get around to it. It's gonna be like 3 months because you're sitting on your phone like last time.
all right, fine. It's gonna be 6 because I'm talking to some girl in Montreal. Like, come on now.
All right, we back, people. As always, you know we got a strong intro game, but you already knew that.
Always storm.
What up, fam? It is Alessandro Tryhard here with your boy.
The Colon Clinic. Let's go.
And we back on the podcast about everything and nothing.
Yeah.
Now, topic a bunch of you have been requesting, high key, low key, hashtags, whatever. Y'all seen us in our shirts that we rocked in Montreal about, I want to say 18 months ago. And y'all like, how you going to just put that on a shirt? But today's topic will be fuckboy. And what a fuckboy is, why we believe it's more than just some basic Becky title that, you know, hoes are out there using the label dudes that choose to be a little promiscuous, and why it could actually be a mantra if you flip it and you run it the right way.
Yes.
So, I'll start by saying this. I don't believe fuckboy does it justice. It's more like fuckboy nation. You know what I mean? Because the attitude is such, you know, like the term fuckboy is meant to be a derogatory to basically say to the world, hey, this guy's a slut and he doesn't give a fuck about who he's fucking, where his dick's been, anything like that, which to me doesn't represent the term. To me, what the term itself represents is, hey, look, you're going to try to brand me. You're going to try to label me before any of this shit. So look, I'm like Eminem right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hot fire on my fucking verse, and I'm going to take all your ammunition you got away from you. I'm going to tell you, hey, look, you're not going to be the only girl I'm fucking.
Yep.
Hey, look, I'm not looking for commitment.
Yep.
Hey, look, I'm fire, and you already like me.
Yep.
And hey, look, at the end of the day, you know, I got nothing to lose because I'm straight up with you.
Yep.
There's no miscommunications. There's no any of that.
Yep.
So on those 4 points, I already took all that away from you. So when you're going to come up to me and you're going to be like, yo, what do you represent? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to date? Are you trying to do any of that? You already know. Like, for me, it's a first date, we fucking. If we're not fucking on the first date, why am I here?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I'm trying to Baskin Robbins, and I've used that term before. I'm going to use it again. I'm trying to Baskin Robbins every girl before she tries to get serious with me anyway. And to point out right now, to be fuckboy, to be living under the fuckboy nation banner and anything like that.
Yep.
I'm saying you're not looking for commitment in the first place.
True.
It's one of those things where literally you can pull the girl version and just say, well, if it happens, Becky. Like, whatever.
Pretty much.
But the truth is, I'm not out there grinding for that. I'm not out there looking for that shit.
True.
What I'm out there looking to do is the same thing we said in our first video, which is build a roster.
Yep.
I'm trying to get as many fire bitches to the point where I can have one on a Monday, one on a Tuesday, one on a Thursday. Wednesday is my rest day. That's why I skipped it. You know what I mean? And basically just keep it going and say to myself at the end of the day, hey, I'm out here. You know, I'm 26. I'm having fun. I'm trying to live my best life, a stress-free life, if you watch the last video.
Yep.
And say, I represent all these things, but I'm also a gentleman. I'm blunt and I'm forward, and that's why I'm going to get branded as an asshole, which I won't even remove the title of because there's no point in correcting you.
Nope.
But I represent this as well. So, Clinic, why don't you give me an example of why you believe in this mantra and why you think there might be a negative stereotype associated with it?
I think the negative stigma to it is because girls and society has accepted this term to just, you know, put females as victims of a situation.
Oh man, you're going all like opposite of Me Too on us.
No, not even that. No, like I'm gonna get to what you're saying, but I'm saying like the origin of that, right? Is some girl was thinking that okay, it's going through as a relationship and then something, and then realized that there's a recurring pattern of this guy maybe calling her at, you know, at 10 maybe from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and it was always on from Thursday to Saturday.
Stop! You're throwing that in for the law students. All right, like stop that.
And then, but all I'm saying is that at the end, instead of being like, okay, he is not what I want, like he's not offering me what I want, right?
Which could be a monogamous relationship,
right,
a committed relationship,
or just even trying to date. Like I'm not gonna look at that. I'm just gonna say he has something wrong with him because I'm offering that, right? Now, to get back to what Tryhard was saying, is that at the end of the day, what's wrong with me saying, look, all I want to do is have some fun, right? Are you okay with that? Right?
Exactly. No, we're asking for consent. We're not out here fucking like putting shit in drinks and crap like that.
And this is why I find it funny when we say, "Oh, he's a fuckboy," like as if it's a bad thing. It's not even a bad thing.
Dude, we have fucking shirts, and you know what? The thing I love about those shirts is they're so fire that every time we go out in them,
Yeah.
people are like, "Yo, where do I buy that shit?"
Exactly.
I'm like, "Yo, if I would have started a website where we made this shit, I'd be making money off that."
We might as well make them, but it's like. What's really funny is the two reactions that we get is like the guys are like, they get it. They go, all right, like it's a fire shirt. And then most girls that like saw it, like I think the first time was like, okay, it's cute. And then I think they've seen it a couple times. And maybe they heard the term now. And then now they go, oh yeah, like as if like I'm just wearing that. And then like I'm not believing in it. And then it's like, oh yeah, you're a fuckboy, right? I'm like, yep.
Well, the way I look at it is this. There's two ways to interpret physically seeing that word.
Yes.
And in our case, it's physically printed on a shirt.
Yeah.
You're either going to see it as, you know, something that can irritate you. You're going to see it as like that. Or you're going to see it as a way to disarm somebody. Right? And which I already spoke to.
Yes.
Right? And if you're seeing it as, wow, I've disarmed somebody. Like, if I see a girl at the club and let's say I've either told her that I represent that, or I'm wearing a shirt that says that I represent that, I've disarmed it. I basically said, hey, this word is safe. I took it back in these 5 minutes I'm talking to you. Yeah. And in doing so, I've also let you know what I represent in this conversation. I didn't walk up to you and all of your friends right here just to basically be like, hey, I'm going to buy you all a drink, which we've said for fucking years
you never do.
Is the loser move because...
Yeah.
You know, it's 21st century. If you're going to have a Me Too movement, which means everybody's equal and feminists are out there ruining the world, blah, 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 then you're going to tell me this girl showed up to the club with no money? If anything, she buys me a fucking drink, all right? I'm worth it. I look good. I look fire when I go to the fucking club.
And I'm thirsty, so figure it
out. Exactly. But I'm saying, you know what? It's either being disarmed or it's meant to offend. And if it's meant to offend... then you know what? You're going to get reactions for that too. Because people are going to think you put on this shirt just to offend their Christian values. And that's people, man. Like, that's our generation.
Yeah.
People are funny. You know what I mean?
They're really funny.
So some people are going to take offense to it, even though you didn't wear it for them. And then that's the response. Yo, I didn't put this on for you.
All right.
I put this on for me. It's for me. But the irony is, if I was a chick and somebody was doing that about my outfit, and even if my outfit said fuck girl or whatever, that would be harassment. That's the irony, right? Because we want to talk Me Too movement, we want to talk feminism. Let's be straight, like the coin's two-sided, right? Like, but nobody gets that.
No, nobody's saying anything about that.
But my whole thing with this fuckboy nation and this label and everything like that is, I'm in this because I personally think at this point in my life, the idea of being monogamous is a fucking joke, right? I've seen too many fucking documentaries on this shit, and look. I didn't have to watch a documentary to tell you monogamy is a fucking joke. But when I'm reading statistics that are just out there about Canadian couples, about the fact that Ottawa has the largest number of Ashley Madison, which is a website to cheat on your spouse, fucking users signed up to it. The fact that 50% of Canadian marriages end in divorce. I think that number actually goes up now.
Yeah, it's probably
And it's
more.
like, in addition to that, the fact that I fucked my fair share of married women, you know? Some of them I knew were married, some of them I didn't. And it's like, yo, at the end of the day, like, the trifling happens on all sides, right? And I'm saying, look, if you're a cheater, you cheat, whatever. I'm not getting into that argument. Right. But what I'm saying is by representing that brand, that hashtag, that everything, you know, I'm essentially saying to the world, hey, it's like we talked about in my fucking first video that we made together.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm wearing a hello, my name is, as if this is some fucking singles mixer, except it says hello, my name is down to fuck.
Yeah. I'm
you know?
DTF.
And I've got that on a shirt.
Yep.
Right? But I'm telling you this, on nights when I go out and I don't wear this shirt, and you can attest to this, I'm saying the same thing to girls.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, tell me your story. I'm like, well, I'm a fuckboy. And I always get a laugh. I always get a reaction from the mother hen saying to me, hey, you know what? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, should we even be hanging around with you? I'm like, no, I'm safe. Like, I'm a good guy. I'm a gentleman. I'm going to treat you right and everything like that. But I get that out of the way because the truth is, I'm here for one reason tonight. I came up for one reason tonight. If nothing happens, I'm totally fine with that. I'm cool dancing, having drinks with my boy, having a good time.
Yeah.
We go to our spots, we have a good time, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But I'm saying that's always the goal. The goal is always to pick up a fire girl. The difference is I do it and I don't just talk about it. I don't just say it. You do it. We don't just talk about it. We just don't say it.
Obviously.
But that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
We're out there living, and everybody else that sees us from the outside looking in is like, what the fuck are these guys doing? What gives these guys the right? And they get offended because they can't pull the same shit. That's not my problem.
No.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
And the term gets used a lot, which is don't hate the player, hate the game.
Because
we get a lot of player hate. I say that out loud, you know? Like,
but at the end, it's working. It's like, look, we put our best selves forward. We having fun. And that's the best part. Like going out, and that's what it's all about. It's not, and that's why it's working so well. It's not because like we have this formula. Yo, buy this book, 10 ways of opening up a club.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't do none of that. Like the only thing that I might point out to Tryhard or Tryhard might point out to me is like, yo, have you seen this girl? Yeah, she's your type. I'll look around. Yeah, then you know what to do.
Then the work starts. The real work begins.
And then the work starts. And the work is just about talking and then like figuring out what's gonna happen for the night.
My one thing that I will say as a closing point to anybody here who's kind of looking at this and saying like, wow, these two are fucking idiots or whatever, because we know there's people that watch that are thinking that right now. And I'm gonna say this to you. I'm like, look, you can call me a fucking idiot all you want, but like the truth is, like, I'm fucking real. And again, would you rather fucking know somebody that's real and tells it how it is and does everything how they fucking want to do it and be in awe of that person? Or would you rather fucking hang out with copies of yourself that basically don't do shit, surround themselves with other copies of themselves, and then everybody's always so shy and timid? Like, the difference between me and you in that conversation is that I can pick up a phone, have a conversation with whoever on the phone. I come off professional, I come off good, and that's the difference. I'll pick up that phone, I'm not shy to do that. I'll have that text conversation. Back in the day, dude, MSN, that was my fucking shit, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like instant messenger, some girl, like be on there for 4 hours. But the difference is we can talk to people. Yeah. The new generation can't. So you want to hide behind your smartphone or whatever and put a comment on this YouTube video. Oh, y'all niggas trash or some shit like that. Yo, step the fuck out. You don't know what I'm pulling, bro. You don't know what Clinic's pulling. Like, I'm only giving you this to give you the heads up and be like, yo, look, your best life could happen, you know? But be real with yourself.
Exactly.
If you want to succeed, make the fucking moves to succeed. All right? I ain't telling you to go out and make a fucking fuckboy shirt or do whatever. But what I am telling you is to be real.
That
if you go and be real, you have that aura of confidence, you have everything like that, and you say to the girl, hey, you know what? At the end of the day,
this is what I want.
Even so blunt as, I like to fuck. Wait for the reaction and then be like, but I prefer to make love.
Issues.
Over. It's over. You know why? Because in that moment, you've disarmed her. You basically said to her, hey, this and whatever. And look, we have viewers that are lesbians. We have viewers in the gay community that are guys as well. And look, this will work no matter who you're after. What type you're after. Whatever the pronoun of whoever you're after is after. Or prefix or whatever.
It will work.
I'm saying it will work. The difference and the difference is that basically we might be more forward with how you're already doing what you're doing. But it works for us. Might not work for everybody, but we're also telling you that's the consistent factor is that it's always going to be about the confidence.
Oh yeah, obviously, and you can calibrate it too. Like obviously, there's some people that you can speak to. So obviously, maybe for myself anyway, like I could go like 110, and I could go okay. Let me tone it down a bit. Not saying I won't be confident, but I literally told the girl, I was like, look, at the end, like, you know what I'm trying to do. But, she's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, I don't want you to have this rule about, like, oh, like, this won't happen between this and this. I'm like, the minute you do that, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, look, you make it fun. You know, you take me out, you're doing shit. Alright, that just means that, you know, you need to be comfortable enough to do shit. Alright. But know that my goal
What's
is
What's
to hit.
Exactly.
And that's one way of like, it's not toning it down. It's just saying like, all right, because there's some girls that are down to just do it now, but there's some other ones that no matter what happens, they're not down for that.
No, and exactly, and I mean, again, we're talking girls, guys, doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, whatever you go for, you go for it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not condoning one or the other.
No.
I'm just saying, like in our case, we both like women.
Yeah.
So basically, like in doing that, that's where these examples are coming from.
Obviously.
Not trying to offend any viewers or anything like that.
Obviously.
But what I am saying is like it's the confidence, it's the fact that you know what you want and you take it, and people respect that.
Yeah.
Because it shows a leadership quality, and people go fucking nuts for that.
Yes.
You know, power is sexy. Say it however you want, but at the end of the day, like if you're out there, you're being you, and maybe what you're missing is a little bit of confidence or a little bit of whatever. Let this video be the catalyst for you to go out there and be like, you know what, fuck it. Next time I go to a club, I like this girl or I like this guy or whatever, I'm going to fucking talk to him.
Just go there and
you know what, no matter who you
before.
are, people love that you take the pressure off them by making the first step.
Yeah.
And look, don't be afraid of rejection. First of all, you can't call yourself a fuckboy if you are, because I get rejected without even fucking seeing people because they see the shirt or they know who I am or what I'm about, and they're like, yo,
nope,
I ain't fucking you, just so you know. And I'm like, all right, well, glad we got that out of the way. And if anything, I'm appreciative of that shirt or the fact that they know what I'm about because I didn't waste time on that. I'm not saying it's wasting time to go out and do the courting process, but I'm saying for what I'm currently looking for right now, it is.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely the case, and I think that at the end, have fun with it, okay? Because the one thing is, don't go out, and I've done that mistake several times. Like you go out and you're like, well, it's a mission, I have to. No, the mission is you're having fun. Mm-hmm. The byproduct is you might get girls out of it or guys or whoever you're into, okay? Like as long as you keep it fun, it's gonna be amazing going out or even like talking to people in the streets or even asking a question, because at the end, all you're doing is human interaction, right? It saddens me that we can't even have like a phone conversation with people that we.
No, you can't. You can't do that anymore. You're fucking weird. The second you pick up a phone, you call a girl, you're fucking weird. You're the weird guy.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter because that's not how shit's done anymore. Because bitches are meeting people on apps. Bitches are fucking on the inner circle, Tinder, whatever the fuck it's called now. I don't know. Bumble, some version of Bumble.
But which is like even weirder to me because like you're adding another buffer that didn't need to be there.
But that's what I mean. So you're telling me that if I was on Tinder right now and I sent you a fire message on Tinder, shitload of emojis, everything like that, I could possibly come over and smash. But because I met you in person in the club, now you're all shy. But meanwhile, behind the keyboard, you're a keyboard warrior, and you're like savage as fuck, sending me all these things.
Right.
And
I'll sit on your face.
I think it was our boy Long Beef Griffey that actually had a video like that where he's like, "Yo, when you're savage in your Tinder, but then when you show up and you don't want to do shit, it's the same thing." And it's like, you know what? I'm cutting those people the fuck out because I'm pre-screening them, if you will.
Oh yeah.
In any case, we're gonna wrap it there.
Yep.
We are your boys.
Yup. It's the Calling Out Clinic. Let's go.
And Alessandro Tryhard. And we real, we out. So at the end of the day, please build those rosters. It's summertime. Get those bitches and get that money too. That helps.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, again, if you're trying to get a relationship, I'm not knocking you, but
go watch Summer Relationships. Drop the videos on them. Go watch Summer
Relationships.
You want to talk about getting a fucking summer relationship? Go watch Summer Relationships.
But
anyway.
But all I'm saying is it needs to be a byproduct of you actually having a roster. That's very important. It will keep your relationship like a lot healthier because at that point it will be like, oh, I had a bunch. I choose you from a bunch of other options I had. Very important.
Because then you know what's out there and you know what you had.
Exactly.
And you know that you ain't settling by taking it.
Yes.
With anything, we out. And thank you so much. Ottawa, it's summertime. We coming for you.
Peace.